Hello, dear students. Today we shall see the continued part of the lesson, that is the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. So let us see the lesson. At the age of 14, Bismillah accompanied his uncle to the Allahabad Music Conference. At the end of his recital, Ustad Fayaz Khan patted the young boy's back and said, "Work hard and you shall make it." So, dear students, here recital means performance. So, when Bismillah Khan was 14 years of age, he accompanied his maternal uncle Ali Bhaks to the Allahabad Music Conference. And Ustad Fayaz Khan, Ustad Fayaz Khan was a renowned classical vocalist, you can say, was impressed by his performance and said that if he would work hard like that, he would make a name in the field of music. With the opening of the All India Radio in Lucknow in 1938 came Bismillah's big break. He soon became an often heard Shehnai player on radio. So, dear students, when the All India Radio started its radio station at Lucknow, Ustad Bismillah Khan started performing from there. And often his Shehnai performance would be on the top level itself. Let us see the next paragraph. When India gained independence on 15th August 1947, Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai. So, dear students, here Ustad Bismillah Khan was the first Indian to greet the entire nation through his Shehnai. And he played the Shehnai from the Red Fort on his this memorable occasion. Let us continue. He poured his heart out into Raga Kafi from the Red Fort to an audience which included Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who later gave his famous Trust with Destiny speech. So, here the rag that was played by Ustad Bismillah Khan on the occasion of the independence of India was Rag Kafi. He played it from the Red Fort. After his performance, the first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, gave his famous speech, that is, Trust with Destiny. Let us continue. Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances, both in India and abroad. His first trip abroad was to Afghanistan, where King Zahir Shah was so taken in by the maestro that he gifted him priceless Persian carpets and other souvenirs. Dear students, here taken in by means attracted or charmed by, and souvenirs means here things given in memory of a place or person or event. So here Bismillah Khan gave many performances in India and abroad. Some of them are memorable, like the one at Afghanistan. The king of Afghanistan, King Zahir Shah, really liked Bismillah Khan's performance, and he gifted him many things which were made in Afghanistan, like Persian carpets, etc. So that Ustad Bismillah Khan would remember his first visit abroad, that was to Afghanistan. The king of Afghanistan was not the only one to be fascinated with Bismillah's music. Film director Vijay Bhatt was so impressed after hearing Bismillah play at a festival that he named a film after the instrument called Gunj Uti Shehnai. So here there were many other people also who were attracted to his Shehnai's music. Gunj Uti Shehnai was a name of a Hindi movie. It was made by Vijay Bhatt. He was a film director, and he really liked the sound of the Shehnai played by Bismillah Khan, and that is why he named his movie as Gunj Uti Shehnai. The film was a hit, and one of Bismillah Khan's compositions, Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, turned out to be a nationwide chart buster. So here, dear students, chart buster means record breaker. And there was a song in movie Gunj Uti Shehnai named as Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya. It was composed by Ustad Bismillah Khan and became a chartbuster, and it broke out all the records. Let us see next. Despite this huge success in the celluloid world, Bismillah Khan's ventures in film music were limited to two: Vijay Bhatt's Gunj Uti Shehnai and Vikram Srinivas's Kannada venture Sanadi Appanna. So, dear students, here celluloid means old fashioned way of referring to films, and venture means a project that often involves a risk or something which has a lot of risk. So, here, although this song was a chartbuster, Bismillah Khan got a lot of success in this film, but he composed music for only two films. The names of the movies were Gonjuti Shehnai, made by Vijay Bhatt, and a Kannada movie made by Vikram Srinivas called Sanadi Appanna. I just can't come to terms with the artificiality and glamour of the film world, he says with emphasis. So, here emphasis means to lay stress on something. Ustad Bismillah Khan would say that he did not like the artificial world of films and the glamour that was there in the film world. That was why he did not compose music for many movies. Let us see the next paragraph. Awards and recognition came thick and fast. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the United States of America. He also took part in the World Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival, and in the Osaka Trade Fair. So here, dear students, thick and fast means he got a lot of awards and was recognized at many places. So Bismillah Khan got a lot of recognition and was honored with awards, as well as Bismillah Khan ji performed all over the world. He performed in the United States of America at the Lincoln Center Hall. He performed in Montreal, Australia in the World Exposition. He performed at the Cannes Art Festival, and he also performed in Japan at the Osaka Trade Fair also. So well known did he become internationally that an auditorium in Tehran was named after him. Tehar Mosque Ustad Bismillah Khan. So, dear students, here Tehran is located in Iran. Bismillah Khan was so famous all over the world that in Tehran an auditorium has been named after him. Let us see further. National awards like the Padma Shri, the Padma Bhushana, and the Padma Vibhushana were conferred on him. So, dear students, here conferred means given. Usually an award or a degree, you can say. So Ustad Bismillah Khan has been awarded with these Padma Shri, Padma Bhushana and Padma Vibhushana national awards. In 2001, Ustad Bismillah Khan was awarded India's highest civilian award, the Bharata Ratna. With the coveted award resting on his chest and his eyes glinting with rare happiness, he said, "All I would like to say is, teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music." Dear students, here coveted means much desired. So when Ustad Bismillah Khan received India's highest civilian award, that is Bharat Ratna, in the year 2001, his eyes were shining. He was very happy because his hard work had been recognized, and he gave an important message to the country. He told all the Indians to teach music to their children because music is the richest tradition of India. He also said that even the Western countries wanted to learn India's music. Let us see further. In spite of having traveled all over the world, Khan Sahib, as he is fondly called, is exceedingly fond of Banaras and Dumraon, and they remain for him the most wonderful towns of the world. So here, although Ustad Khan had traveled all over the world, he was given so much respect and recognition. He remained rooted Banaras, where he learned music, and Dumraon, where he was born and brought up, were the two most wonderful towns of the world for him. He was so down to earth that Although he had traveled all over the world, still he was attached to his birthplace. A student of his once wanted him to head a Shehnai school in the USA, and the student promised to recreate the atmosphere of Banaras by replicating the temples there. But Khan Sahib asked him if he would be able to transport river Ganga as well. So here, dear students, replicating means making a copy of something. So there was a student of Ustad Bismillah Khan, and he wanted that Ustad Khan should set up a Shehnai school in USA. He promised that he would recreate the temple of Banaras in America for Ustadji, as he would miss it. Now Ustad Khan was attached to river Ganga also, so he asked his student that would he transport the river Ganga also to America? So he wanted to say that he could not leave India. He was attached not only to the temples of Banaras but also to the holy river Ganga. Later, he is remembered to have said, "That is why, whenever I am in a foreign country, I keep yearning to see Hindustan. While in Mumbai, I think of only Banaras and the holy Ganga. And while I am in Banaras, I miss the unique Matha of Dumraun." So, here, dear students, yearning means longing for or having a desire for something. So Ustad Bismillah Khan said that whenever he visited any foreign country, he longed to see India. He wanted to return to India. And then he says that when he was in India, in Mumbai, he yearned to visit Banaras and the Ganga river. And when he was in Banaras, he missed his birthplace, Dumraun, and the Matha, where he sang Chaita and was rewarded with the laddu of 1.25 kg weight by the Maharaja. Ustad Bismillah Khan's life is a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India, one that effortlessly accepts that a devout Muslim like him can very naturally play the Shehnai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanatha temple. So here devote means believing strongly in a religion and obeying its laws and following its practices. So here the writer says that Ustad Khan was a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India. His work was beyond the religion barriers. So although he was a strict Muslim, he followed the Muslim laws, but every morning he would play the Shehnai at the Kashi Vishwanatha temple, which was a Hindu temple. This shows that he did not have the barriers of religion in his mind. He was a true Indian. He considered music to be India's richest cultural heritage. So here ends the lesson, dear children. Thank you for your patient listening and have a good day. Take care.